Good afternoon, everyone. This is the third day of Bharat Connect Conference. I welcome you all to the call of Wealthfirst Portfolio Manager Limited. Today, from the management side, we have Mr. Ashish Shah, who is Managing Director of the company, and Nisil Pandya, who is Head Business Development and Strategy, and Ms. Sajni Patel, who is Head Business Development and Strategy. Before I hand over the call to the management, I will lay out the flow of the event. We'll start with a brief intro by the management and then we'll move on the Q&A round. Now I would like to hand over the call to the management. You can start, sir.
Hi, good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, Dipali. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to address the investors. See, Wealthfirst Portfolio Managers Limited is 92. I am Ashish Shah. Myself is a business, and I did my mechanical engineering from Ahmedabad. Then worked for a petroleum company, 8 years, named Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited in a sales. In 92, that I worked in Mumbai. 92, I came back to Ahmedabad and started this outfit. And we have only one business, and we focus only on one and only area of the financial market. There's a investment management. Investment management, in one line, if I had to describe my business is a third-party products with third-party money. It means Wealthfirst is finding the whole universe of the products available in the market. We study, we research, we create database, and out of that product, we provide a solution to the investors who have surplus money. Now, who are the clients? The clients can be the institution, charitable trust, education institution, provident fund trust, pension fund, like IIM Ahmedabad, Gujarat Vidyapeeth type of education institution. And moral, in the last 20 years, we have focused on HNI, MNIs, and ultra HNIs. That is individuals. And a lot of corporate treasuries. I mean, all type of clients we are catering and all type of products, but only financial products. We are very restricted and focused. We talk only of financial markets and when financial products when the business comes. We have 75 people and we have 2 offices. One is in Ahmedabad and second is in Pune, which we just started 2.5 years before. And that also office is working well. Planning to have another 2 places in Surat and Bangalore. The idea of geographical expansion is not that we just open the offices and recruit the people and do the business. The idea is to get the right people and then build up the business. Like I want an engine to be at the place and create the whole train, acting as a guard behind him or her. I think that's something we're talking about Surat and Bangalore. Financial market, the idea came to us in the financial market. We have a little bit of passion. Each and every product should be understood and studied by us. That's why we have a very good hardcore research team. They are looking for all the products like a lot of AIFs or a PMS or a mutual funds or a bonds or a government security. All the products they research and keep in our database. It has been evaluated by us. And out of that, certain bouquet of the products has been created for a solution to the different type of the clients. RM interface is with the clients. Also, I mean, the RM is most of the products are generally 30 products takes care of the 99% of the clients' solution. And that's the way we operate. But to enter into the product basket of Wealthfirst is a very tough job. Another example, one way how we differentiate to others, all the products from a post office to NSCs to insurance, mutual funds, government bonds, state development loan, tax-free bonds, everything is catered by us and it is included in our basket. We are product agnostic, if we can say in last 30 years, that is our speciality. Second, our business is totally B2C. We do not have any franchisee or a sub-broker or something like that. All the clients are owned, served by the company and company's employees. I think these are the 2 ways we had a little bit of positioning into the market. And the biggest thing, and let me emphasize, when in 2006, there was a first time the CNBC came with the All India Financial Advisor Awards. And Wealthfirst was shortlisted for the last jury round. And the jury was one of the jury members, none but Mr. Shailesh Haribhakti, is a well-known chartered accountant and passionate about wealth management. See, we have to give some syllabus and our philosophy and all. The one of the slide which can tell you it was a video not have revenue target. See now, it is something different. Okay, how a company can run without the revenue targets. We do not have revenue targets, but we have the targets of saying we have the targets for education program, investor awareness project for RM, then how many meetings they are doing, how many new clients they are registering. But from set of client per year, per quarter, this much of money you will generate, that is not the target. And honestly, friends, I lasted 30 years consistently following this only one principle towards we have not lost anything. I can proudly say by doing this also, we are 33rd number in the latest MFI database, mutual fund, including all the banks and the national players ahead of us. In that master list, we are 33rd. Every year, we are improving our number in that MFI list. And it is, that's why what has resulted, Wealthfirst doesn't lose client. I think our client vintage, you can see from annual reports, is in decades. Same way, we don't lose RMs, which is very common in this industry to lose the RM jumping from X to Y to Z. And I think these are the two things. I believe my clients' assets and my RMs is my the assets. And if those two assets has been nurtured well and oil well, I think that we can have a perpetual machine in a long-term basis. And I think this is about the Wealthfirst. We have a BSc membership because I believe that whatever we talk and prescribe, we don't only prescribe the solution to the client. We would like to execute also under the one umbrella. That's why what we have done. We have a BSc, NSE membership. We have our own depository. We have insurance IDA license about to come. We floated the wholly owned subsidiary on insurance. We have a tied up with the post office and PPF and all. And all the mutual fund and PFRDA and RIA license also. And at the last is a portfolio management services license is under the Wealthfirst umbrella. So I can say we have end-to-end solution to the client without going outside of our office. We are able to do it. This is about Wealthfirst present. The new initiative, apart from the opening one or two offices, Gift City also we have started making applications and getting no objection certificates from various authorities because we believe inbound and outbound both the places LRS money as well as the inbound NRIs. We have so many connections there. It will be a useful vehicle to channelize the business into Indian market. And a lot of NRI clients, whenever we meet or communicate, they are very clear about it. We don't want to hear now India story. It has been bought. Only thing they want the efficient and transparent channel via which they can take the India exposure. And I think Gift City give us a tremendous growth into that area, which will make things easy. I think this is our immediate future plan, like insurance company, Gift City, and 2 branch is our growth potentials in coming near futures. We are everybody has seen our numbers and all of our 90% revenues is trail commissions and recurring income, and another incomes are from non-recurring incomes. Now I think we are open for the questions, Deepali.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So any participant who would like to ask a question, they can raise their hand or put the question in the chat box. If time persists at the end, we'll take the question from our client who are not able to attend the conference call. Now, we'll wait for a minute while question queue assembles. So the first question is from Ankit Kumar. Ankit Kumar, please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hello, sir. Thank you for taking my question. Hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Yeah, you're audible, Ankit.
Sir, first thing I was looking at PPT, I'm looking at this revenue from operation trading activities. Can you please comment as in this is seeing a good number and it is quite fluctuating. FY24 was quite good. FY23, this was negative. Can you please comment on that, please?
Yeah, perfect. See, as and when a company grew for many years, whatever reserves is created, and you have seen that it's a very asset-light business we have created. So whatever money is surplus is, we need money for margin into the market. One, apart from that, money has to be generate some wealth. some return out of it. So we have taken a lot of treasuries we manage of the lot of corporates and institutions. So our treasury has created a model in which we invest into fixed income market as well as into equity market, and as a proportionate basis and research. So now a lot of time what happens, some new products or new idea comes, so we try to put our own money first, like some AIFs or a PMS or something like that, or a certain. So Wealthfirst is the first investor. It helps us to monitor the new ideas in a better way. At the same time, the main job of the treasury is to create the reasonable return as per the risk parameter. And that's why we invest in equity. We invest in a lot of mutual fund, and we try to trade into mutual fund to like some commodity fund or IT fund, taking the idea about my treasury people. That's why this income is other income. And we transparently we are shown this income.
So, sir, trail-based revenue is like recurring, but this revenue can be quite volatile. Am I right on that?
100%, you're right. Out of the 50% will 60% will not be. It will be continue to be getting in the fixed income market.
Got it, sir. And sir, in our AUA, I'm looking at that is direct equity. Can you comment what is direct equity in
Yeah.
this, please?
See, direct equity, we have our own depository, Wealthfirst has its own depository. That's why all clients have deposit demat account also with us. Now they are carrying their own investment into equity, like client as HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank, whatever stock that is lying in over my depository. Technically, that stock doesn't earn anything to us, but it is a asset. We can say we advise on them, or it can be a future convertible. Let's see, I'll tell you what we do. Most of the time, this client direct equity assets we put into our Bloomberg and give them a couple of reports showing that though you are the investor, you are a long-term investor, but your direct equity portfolio is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years is giving you this X return. And suppose you put into indices or you put to mutual fund, which we have recommended, this would be the return. It gives them the gauge by the same money which they are already invested in equity market, but they are deprived of reasonably good return. And they try to convert it to index fund or a actively managed fund, something like that. That's why this asset per se doesn't earn anything for us, but it is our raw material for the future business from the same asset. To increase the wallet share is a wallet of Wealthfirst. So we try to convert that wallet into earning wallet. And obviously, transaction revenue, we have got it out of our BSE, NSE transactions one time.
Got it, sir. And sir, I can see total AUA has grown quite well over the last several years. Any guidance, any color? How much do we expect to grow it?
See, guidance is, I think we'll grow better than what we have done in last 2-3 years. The percent everything is written there. We are reasonably confident about the business. A lot of systems has been set. Our people, I mean, like a couple of RMs will be on the floor. See, RM now, a lot of people we have recruited last 2-3. See, always we take freshers, just to emphasize there. My 95% people are freshers in the market. We hire from the college and train and groom them. The couple of guys are they are under the RMs, and they will at least 2 to 2.5 years of training. They will be treated as they will go to the market directly on their own. So that also will give us impact us into the new business and all. I think we should grow much better than what we did in last 2 years. And trail-based, see, our main focus and main revenue to have a trail-based revenue. See, I believe in a sustainable growth than the growth, because the 32 years now I had seen 4 bad cycles. And very bad cycle, let me tell you honestly. Last 4 or 5 years, there is nothing wrong has gone to the financial services market. And if we do something like, we don't do any cut corners or do something wrong with the clients to make our ends, But you can expect a natural growth, organic growth, but with a momentum.
Got it, sir. And sir, last question would be on dividend payout. As in you said, we're asset light, but we don't pay a lot of dividend compared to other wealth managers. So can you comment why are we not giving more dividends?
One thing, I don't know all the data of all the wealth managers, but I tell you that this last dividend was 7 rupees per 10 rupees paid up share. I think no wealth manager has given 70% dividend. Now, this is not also enough. Coming 6 months, coming 2 quarters, just to say we are thinking some inorganic things which we doesn't materialize by March, or whether it is materialized also by March, by this March, we want to have a very robust dividend payout policy. Your question is absolutely legitimate, and as a shareholder, it is your money. So we are coming out with a very robust, whatever profit company makes, this much percentage will be distributed as a dividend payout to the investor. It is already some maths we are working on it, and it will obviously higher, much higher than the dividend payouts which we have done today.
Got it, sir. Thank you, and I'll join back the queue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. We'll take the next question from Mithun Ashwath. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hi. I was seeing your assets are around 5,500 crores of mutual funds and PMS. How much of that would be equity mutual funds?
4,200 approximately 4,001 to 200 is equity or equity oriented assets.
Okay, and you also mentioned you have your own PMS license. So do you
Yeah.
have any assets under your own PMS license also?
No. We have it was taken a long back. We had a debt market PMS somewhere in early 2000, 2007-8. That license we are renewing it. It can be useful any point of time. But today, as of last couple of years, we do not have any assets in our PMS.
And also you mentioned you have an RIA license.
Yeah.
Do you use that as well?
Absolutely. We are using RIA, and that is our wholly owned subsidiary, a consolidated. You can see the numbers also. It is not a great numbers compared to this main company, but we are there because I believe a lot of institution, particularly education and charitable type of RIA is the only model which we can solve them.
And how big are the assets there?
I think our assets are around 600 crores.
And any revenues?
Yeah, I think we made about 100 lakhs, 70, 80 lakhs rupees last year.
Okay. Do you feel that the RIA business is viable?
It is recorded.
Sorry?
This is recorded recording. See, it is difficult, honestly speaking, in India. You have seen the lot of big people who are much bigger and the torchbearer of this wealth industry. They all have surrendered their RIA license. It's a public information. Most of the people has gone back, surrender RIA license, whatsoever Gango they are talking about 5-6 years before. At least we have continued RIA and we don't refuse to do RIA business.
Okay.
I believe certain level after a couple of years, certain level of business will be under RIA only.
Just one more question related to this. Obviously, your clients would be high net worth individuals, right? What is the average ticket size of your client?
So we have roughly 6,000 families. So if you consider by that, or total AUA, if you divide by number of families, it will be roughly around 2 CR. And we don't have any minimum ticket size to enroll a client.
Now, I'm just trying to understand. The client may have given you 2 CR. Would that be his, 30, 40, 50% of his investable surplus, or 100% of his investable surplus, or you are one of his advisors?
So it will be like most of their assets are with us. In our 90% of the cases, we are the only sole advisor.
So you are not targeting the ultra high net worth space. You are targeting the 2 to 5 crores sort of space, right?
We have ultra high net worth. Actually, we created ultra high net worth. Let me tell you of 32 years of journey. I am really proud to say that instead of having ultra net worth, the Wealthfirst has been not created. You can say we have walked along with the people who has created a high net worth and ultra high net worth. 5 lakhs rupees person in 97 has gone to 100 crores. 7 lakhs person gone to 400 crores, something like that. And that's the journey of myself as well as the clients. I believe we do not have a very confident, consideration. We do not want to have any entry level barrier unless you have 1 crore rupees. Wealthfirst will not serve. Even 10 lakhs for the assets, it is served by my junior people. We have a couple of layers in the relationship manager, the servicing and all. And it is because I also came first generation. It is not right to ask unless this much money you are having, I will provide you the service. This is my and my company's philosophy. Absolutely on individual basis.
No, sir. I completely understand. Very commendable that you have clients who have stayed with you for so long and you have they have had an enriching experience and created wealth. The point here was, if you are looking at clients who have already created wealth, making them create wealth is an excellent objective which you have done. But if you have got, are you targeting clients who already have a 50, 100 crore sort of a AUM? Because they may not go on the distributor model. That was my main
Absolutely.
idea. That's why.
I'll tell you very honestly, if I have only one meeting per day, I mean one meeting available, and there is a one person who has got 800 or 1,000 crore, one person has got 50 crore, I go to 50 crore person.
Got it.
Very simple. The sweet spot, the Wealthfirst believes is the people between 2 to 15 crores.
Got it.
There are
That
two
is the
reasons.
target market.
Sorry, there is?
That is the target
That is
market.
absolutely. That is our first choice.
Got it.
Because of that, time value versus return and all
Yes.
this, and the longevity of that guy, and not going into other places or to know different ideas is very less in this bracket.
Just one last question.
Please.
You have done all the hard work, made the money for the client, but clients are clients, right? At the end of the day.
Correct.
Once he becomes 50, 100 crores, does he then say, आपको इतना मिल रहा है ट्रेल, तो हम डायरेक्ट में चलते हैं, आपको सेविंग होगा? Are clients coming back like that to you or not really?
If you ask me, see what has happened this industry. If you allow me to use some hilarious things, मैं ऐसा बताता हूँ कि ये बच्चा जब पैदा होता है तो you have to do all the dirty works by the parents, diaper and nappies and all. And that boy or girl becomes earning at 21, direct plan takes over baby. Okay, that's the way the industry is structured today. जब वो कमाने का होता है तब वो डायरेक्ट प्लान में चला जाता है, बिकॉज इट टेक 5-6 years फॉर मी टू मेक मनी आउट ऑफ देयर क्लाइंट. बट सी, दिस इज द रिस्क, this is the hazard which we have to analyze and accept it. But I don't think in so many years, except 2 to 3 incidences, client has come to us and say, "नहीं बता दे, let me tell you, they reached to the level to show us, आशीष भाई अपना आपका because the cash that's the way. But the beauty is, I'll tell you, Mithun, if you have asked this question, I would do detail, little bit. I'll give the answer in detail for everybody's. Our clients, see, we are doing all assets, and 95% of the portfolios of 95% client is with us. So first we say, sir, this money is 50% in the government bonds or a tax-free bonds and everything, in which we do not make any revenue on a yearly basis. That's why whatever early basis revenue, like अब 12,000 का AU है, उसमें only 4,000, 5,000 crore only I make the recurring income. So 50% asset I don't make any money. That's why my expense ratio at the portfolio level drops to 40-50 basis point. And that हम client को बता दें कि सर, अगर if you don't want my services and my knowledge, whatever knowledge and services I have, आपका रिटर्न 40 पैसा बढ़ेगा. आपको मेरी सर्विस चाहिए तो 40 पैसे का कॉम्प्रोमाइज है. एंड आई थिंक आफ्टर 2 to 3 this type of incidents, nobody is asking about us.
Understood.
The beauty is our ethics and the philosophy. We do right things for the client. Let me emphasize on one thing. I'm little bit like 2013, 14, 15, we do the asset allocation first, and they say these 1 crore rupees has to go for a fixed income market because with a cash flow, because I want safety. And obviously, I'm in highest tax bracket. So my IRM has only one instrument, the tax-free bonds. So, by selling 1 crore tax-free bond, we make 15,000 rupees one-time brokerage. And that 15 years, the guy is not going to sell the bonds. Every quarter, every year, he is happy when he is a review, but we don't make money. Suppose I have given a debt mutual fund, it would give him a 50,000, I would have made 7.5 lakhs rupees. But that trade-off, we have done day one. Now let me, what has happened today? First, when he asked about my total fee, this tax-free bond, 50% of the value, I don't make money. So I save my average cost of servicing the client. It is my put option. Two, today Nirmala ji has done twinkering about two times a debt mutual fund. Clients' return is shattered. My clients are the happiest people because their return for 15 years is assured by 7%. So one is a quality advantage and second is a monetary advantage. It looks disadvantageous in 2014-15, but today we are the last laugh. A client believes it. Let me do they appreciate all these things. Huh? Okay, we are doing right things.
Yeah, understood. Just one last question. What is the kind of concentration of your clients? Obviously, you have, I think, about 6,000
Yeah,
families. What would the top 10% be to your AUM?
I'll tell you. Nishil.
So top 10% will be almost 35.9% in terms of AUA. In terms of revenue, they are 19.8%. About 10% of family.
So 10% families contribute how much to AUM?
90 AU revenue 19%. Let us talk of revenue 19%.
Right.
19.
Okay. Thank you. I'll go back into the queue.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Rahul, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Uh, yeah, hello Ashish bhai. Such a pleasure to talk to you.
Hi.
I've been following you for quite some years, and so I saw an old interview of yours once, and where you had mentioned that this just now you talked about this whole bond thing. कि जैसे bond में starting में you get money, but then you actually, even though you service the client, it's like a one-time fee, right? Now I've
Yeah.
noticed that over recently, I mean over the last few years, there's been a larger contribution from the equity segment in your business. So is that because you yourself as a company are directing clients towards it, or is it the client who's coming to you and asking for more equity exposure? Like, is it a pull or a more push based, outcome?
So I think very honestly, we are strictly following the individual clients, every family's asset allocation and the needs. So what has happened, Rahul? Your observation is perfectly right, because we also analyze. See, so many years, like 2013 onward, after taper tantrum, people were a little bit of worried about it. This all tax-free bond issues came. In life, in a wealth management, rule number one for Wealthfirst philosophy: don't leverage yourself. We have leveraged our clients first time in our life for tax-free bonds. Because when State Bank of India FD was 10% and my NHB, which is a better credit than SBI, was giving me 9.1 tax-free for 20 years. It is nothing but a gold on the street. And if you are following me since 92, about my forte is a fixed income market. That is, Wealthfirst is extremely famous for fixed income market. We knew in the bad time, only the tax-free bonds issues comes. Very few people can invest, but that's the best investment. तो हमने लिवरेज करा टैक्स रिबॉन्ड सबको दिलवाया बस. तो क्या हुआ 2013 to 17, 18, 19, whatever their market also were not doing good. Whatever money was there in a bonds and fixed income market, that is my AUA speaks about my portfolio. And a lot of large clients, tax-free bonds are in different depository for a certain reasons. Okay. Now, 19, we are very clear. See, we have our own research. When your interest rates are stabilized in the country, and when COVID has entered, we know the only one tool, the interest has to go down. And we really overweighted equity to all the clients aggressively. Risk, every family has so much of tax-free bonds and other products, fixed income, because their risk was managed if anything bad has come. During COVID, they all realized that whatever formula we have used in last 10 years, and they are risk-free. Now they are ready for risk-taking. That's all the money is going to equity, more or less, you can say. At the same time, a 6% tax-free return, hardly tax-free. There is no point to increase the debt allocation.
Just to add to what Ashish Bhai said, Rahul, we also have a very interesting observation. So whatever first generation money is there for last 10 years, so it's like predominantly 50-50 ratio, 60-40, 70-30. But whatever additional corpus we are getting from the second generation, so most of the money is going for the riskier asset. Like they don't need to buy any house, they don't need to go for like any kind of planning and all that. So all that money is going for the riskier assets. In that they prefer equity asset class in second generation.
Right, sir. So I have a last follow-up question to that. I mean, if you were to like wager a guess, like if you were to make a bold prediction कि अगले 2-3 साल में mix कैसा होगा versus bonds versus equity, what do you see happening, sir? Like at least from your point of view over the next 2-3 years, and for your business.
I think will be 30 bond and 25, 30 and 70. I'll tell you another reason, because bond looks low, because bond issues coupon every year. That's why that asset price never goes up most of the time. That is another reason that asset allocation mix leaks you little bit skewed on equity. Equity is a growth. Most of the idea, there are no dividend payouts. There's a some things are. Equity has given phenomenal return in last 3 years. That's why bonds shrunk like this. See, ideally, we have a 40-60 portfolio of equity and debt. Equity 40-60 debt has converted to 65 equity into 35 debt because of the market value. That's why 70-75 will be the equity and 30-35 will be the bonds incoming. That also I had because it is people psychology is changing for new generation, Rahul. Whether it's the right thing or wrong thing, the time will tell us. But the people of Nishil, I think you are also reasonably young. Looks like I've not seen you, but all people 6 tax free बात करता हूँ ना तो सब भाग जाते हैं. So people, but it has to see. Let me do another. I share here. We generally believe in the purity, like vanilla and chocolate, strawberry. We have to add a multi-asset fund or a balanced advantage fund into our Wealthfirst portfolio just because of to get a pseudo bond or less riskier assets and get 8, 9, 10% tax free return.
Got it, sir. Thank you, Ashish bhai.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Aditya, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Hi, good afternoon, sir.
Hi, Aditya.
Sir, I'm having one question regarding the growth. Sir, we are doing geographical expansion, right?
Slowly.
Slowly, we are doing geographical expansion. And how are we planning to grow our product base or number of products which we can serve to clients?
See, geographical expansion is slow and steady. I'm not a great fan of expansion. You can say just for just doing expansion, this one of pin should be on an Indian map. I am not that. But this business has the cost is very important for a sustainable growth, which I am coming from that school. Now, product. See, we studied all the products. My research has almost, you can say proudly, we can talk of 99% products available in the market. A lot of times clients are so transparent to us that they also be feeded by email and also the products from other wealth managers and product manufacturers. It also comes to our table. We studied it. See, what is my job? If I see why client is asking my services, one is service and second is a knowledge, because he believes Wealthfirst will take care of my surplus money in a better manner than me and he will save some time. My job is to give him the risk adjusted or whatever he decided about his or her cash flows requirement or institution, their compliances and all, the best available return to them. And I should make reasonable money out of it.
Okay. Sir, my question is more on the lines ki why are we not starting doing PMS? Why don't we want to go full-fledged in this business? There are many things which we can do. We can become a TPA, we can go for health insurance, we can go for life insurance. Apart from equity.
I'm answering you. I'm never investment. Let me complete now.
Yes.
Now doing this, we have done PMS in a big way. One of the largest PMS, we're second number distributor. We tried everything of the world. ऐसा नहीं है कि आज भी ट्राई नहीं कर रहे. Like today we have a small and micro cap because that we have a road show after this we have road shows with our client today evening for a small and micro cap AIF. I am not a great fan of AIF or a PM, but it is a sub differentiator. The guy has assured us that my portfolio will be hardly 15% overlap with the S&P 500. You will find some different stock beyond 500 number or even 1000 and below ka 80% मेरा stock होएगा. So client where we want to do extra risk because going the small company, I don't say risk increases, but they want this type of complementary portfolio product, something differentiator. We'll add it if we find after due diligence and all. We are absolutely open-minded in our life. We have added one PMS. His funda is I will buy the company where nobody has done the research. It is like that Captain spoke of Star Trek series. It goes where no man has gone before. Yeah. Let me tell you, what is our daitya to the investor to give him the better return from the same risk. Whereas you make complicated products, the cost of manufacturing goes high. And it reduces it removes all the advantages of taking the inadequate risk. That is the way, this is my research, this is my thought. ऐसा नहीं हम नहीं देखते हैं, but was difficult to strike my mind after due diligence and numbers. One product was there from a very big asset reconstruction type of a company, outfit. It came to our client and said, we are making 28% return. My client introduced me as an advisor. I said, yes, sir, 28% aega. They are the great people. 7-year AIF. Now go to the numbers. 28%, 2.5% is the fees. Full catch up, that is 5.6%. तो वो आपका 8.5% पे 18% जीएसटी लगेगा, आपके हाथ में आएगा अराउंड 17.9% प्री टैक्स एंड यू आर 39% टैक्स. 7-year lock-in, AIF, 28%, you will be left with hardly 11% post-tax. It is your call whether you want to put 5 crore or 10 crores. Is it worth? I am asking you.
No, it's not worth. Yes, I understand.
These
There
are
are
the products.
many deals.
These are the products in the market. I mean, that's why I'm telling you. And my job, I believe, as you make your client's portfolio simple, it increases return directly. It reduces our income little bit less, but our relationship and vintage and lifelong relationship increases. And that's the only thing I'm doing. ऐसा नहीं हम नहीं देखते हैं boss. Every day there is one guy comes to us. Long, short, algo trade. Post-tax return is most important. That is a deliverable that we have to deliver to the client. उसमें नहीं बैठता है. बैठेगा तो हम करेंगे.
So do we have broking license and what sort of insurance are we distributing to clients?
Okay, I'll tell you now. Okay, आपने product का अच्छा बताया. ऐसा नहीं, let me really detail में explain my mind. 2019, we came across one product known as HDFC Sanchay. Though we are not great in insurance, our wealth manager, Techmark, we ask the client, what is the term plan? What is the risk cover? And what is your medical aid? And we say that adequate term plan is must, whether you do with us or do with others, okay? Or your own agent. After that, but we are not doing any ULIPs or any high cost or product because it's expensive for client. Now Sanchay came to us and we detailed studied it. It was a fantastic product at the first look. Then what we did first? I put my money and I got the policy document first. After I went the whole process of medical and treadmill test and process. Now what we did in our research? Okay, what are the gray areas of these products? First, there are a couple of things. GST ka calculation, and then there are medical center has not great facility. It was very dirty. When you HRI client goes, you will not have a glass of water there. Third, one of the we had a con call with the product team of HDFC. And let me tell you, we had one question. It gives you the sense of our research. This product, 10 premium you pay. After 2 years moratorium, you get 30 years assured cash flow and your principal back. The IRR was 6.5% post-tax, which is the average India's post-tax return of 30 years is 7.2. So 6.5 for future 30% lowering interest rate regime, it was a sure return bond. As far as my clients are concerned, they don't do insurance. We did it. One of the questions we asked to the product team, 10 years premium paying terms, you can change the beneficiary. After 12th year, when you start getting money, you can't change throughout the life the beneficiary. बोलता है क्या जरूरत है? बोला सर 15 साल में डाइवोर्स हो गया. Generally, you keep your spouse as your beneficiary. So what will happen? This is our research. The HDFC people say we don't have answer. We have never thought of this type of thing.
Wow.
These products, we are all India number 1 for 4 years.
In agency channel.
In agency channel, we are 4 years, we are number 1. This product has been sold like an extension of tax-free bond. You know, tax-free bonds are maturing in 30, 31, 34. Now you start putting money between 2020 to 30 for 10 years. From 2032 to 2062, you will get the tax-free income. Even Vibhaji, MD of the HDFC, when she visited our office, she asked this question. Actually, we have observed one thing, average ticket size of the India is 3 lakhs and your ticket size are 10 to 15 lakhs average. What's the reason? I said, it is not an insurance we have sold a pension, assured pension lifetime after tax.
Wow.
I give one step ahead. Let me complete this story. Now, this product, when it came to us, what is another risk? The interest rate goes up. 9, 9.5, 8.5 मेरे life में सब देखा है. Interest goes down, we are happy, which we are thinking, but it goes up, what to do? So we have the answer of our research. After 2 premium, you stop paying. Your stop loss is there. and you restructure at the higher interest rate product, okay? Or you don't do any product. What happened? 19 we have sold, 20 we have sold. During COVID also, it was bought like anything because of the risk. 23 January, they increased the tax-free return to 7.10. The interest cycle has gone up, everybody knows. What we did? जो 19-20-21 में 2 प्रीमियम भर दिए थे, वो सबका प्रोडक्ट हमने बंद करके नए 7-10 में डाल दिया.
Wow.
Nobody in India has done this. Nobody.
We have improved the IRR by 50 to 60 basis
50
points.
to 60 basis point IRR improved for 30 years. 30 plus 10. See, वो निचोड़ लेते हैं प्रोडक्ट एक बार मिल गया अच्छा तो वो बहुत कम प्रोडक्ट मिलती है लाइक क्वांट म्यूचुअल फंड. लेट मी टेल यू अनदर एग्जांपल, लाइव एग्जांपल्स, because in 2018 Mr. Tandon visited our office for some other work and we talk about VLRT and all the model for 6 hours. We had a lunch in our office and we found he's a different guy. What he talks is different way to manage the assets. He has left his books and some material to us which we studied. In 2020, during COVID, he took over the escorts and all. We came to know his funds have started. His equity assets in August 20 was only 15 CR, 15. We had given 100 crore of our clients' money in 1 month. His 1,000 crore of the first AUM of Quant, 400 crores come from the Wealthfirst.
Wow.
Now you tell me, last 4 or 5 years, does anybody else beaten his performance? No. I don't want fancy name or fancy idea. It should deliver me after tax return.
One distributor for last
We are number 1 distributor gone from day 1 till today. See, you have to find out. See, a lot of people ask me, where is your product team? I told Globe is my product team. इतनी प्रोडक्ट बाजार में है ना, डुप्लीकेशन करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. You have to study the products and give it to the client.
Correct.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Sagar Fulwani. Please go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Sagar.
Yeah, hello, sir. Sir, I just wanted to know, we have 31 relationship managers and we have almost 60,000 family clients and 19,000 family clients. That equals to one RM is handling 12 clients. So how a day looks like for an RM? क्योंकि कॉल वगैरह तो आता ही होगा क्लाइंट्स का कि how things are going or
Yeah. Okay, great. See, half answer I will give, half Dishil also will give you. Because he is being an RM. See, RM is an individual. He is supported by at least 3 people. One is the RM rookie, which has been trained and recruited 2.5 years before from the college, and he has learned, he has given all the exams, he has get knowledge, and he's under him. Another 2 people are operations and transactions. This is a one simple RM itself is one vertical or a one office of the wealth. That's the way we are structured. Then we have full-fledged back office and accounts, forget it. So RM's main focus is client facing and to talk and discuss with the client. 2, before this is a philosophy of wealth. Before taking a check or taking investment of the client, whenever we new client, we educate the client. So, sir, this is what we do. This is what you need. And if we are matching this level, these are deliverable by us, let's do business. Otherwise, we are friends. Education like fixed income, today we are talking about. We say, sir, आपको 6% से ज़्यादा highest tax bracket में नहीं मिलेगा, triple है. And I never go less than triple as in my life. Equity, you can expect 15-16% return or 3 to 4 years of horizon, bare minimum. These are our rule of equity investment. Money should not be less than 3 years. Money has to be invested in those PCs. Money has to go to diversified portfolio. And after these rules also, you should be able to see 30% drawdown of your portfolio with a peace of mind. इतना ही पैसा डालने का. तो ये education takes care of 90% of the future problems or future conversation. This is unique because we believe we have to invest in client by educating him. Doing this and the clients knows us fully, I think that it's a very easy journey for RM. Let Nishil answer you now.
So typically RM can manage around 150 to 160 families. So we have made the process so robust that so ultimately RM's role is to do asset allocation. So there is a framework in which there will be 25, 30 products. Almost 95% of clients' portfolio will be similar. Only the asset allocation will be different. Direct equity portion will be different. So RMs has to just connect with the clients in terms of their asset allocation, reviewing it, and operational work is done by the support team. So if you see the 6,000 families, out of that roughly 4,500, 46,000 families will be really active, where there will be like trading or investment activity or conversations on a routine basis. There will be people who are doing like SIPs and all that. So for that, they don't need to transact on a daily basis. They are talking like once a quarter, once a month. That should be enough for them.
Okay. Also, can you sir talk about what happened in between 2019 and 2020? What was your mindset? I think I got a little answer to that question that you used to sell uh, debt bonds before, then you shifted to equity. But how was the mindset overall between 2019 to 2020 when you were making the shift?
See, I not made any shift and I will never make a shift. It was the answer. See, 2013, after during temper tantrum and high interest regime, it was not great. Equity was you can say it was not a great word about it. And as we were getting 9% tax-free bond for 20 years, and being in that market for 1992, NHB type of a credit gives you 901 for 20 years of bond. And suppose after 4 years, only 1% interest rate goes down, my return will be around 15%, which is the expected return from the Nifty. So the thought was there, client was worried. All their portfolios were shattered about small and mid and all these things. That's why what was see client को अगर invest ही नहीं करना है and he comes to your advice and I see there is a gold in a form of a tax-free bond. It is a pseudo equity return I can expect from it. So we are going to sell the tax-free bond because the product was it was a mispricing of the product according to me in a long way. And that's why we did. हमने भर के tax-free bond सब client को दे दिया. Let me tell you, till 19, this strategy has worked because we have one family. It's a practical example. The son was not in the business, not taking care of investment. The father was, I was to meet father. It's a very large family. He said, my 100% investment will give to only fixed income because my equity is my businesses. When I sell, I get the extraordinary return. And this was taught by me only. Now tax-free bond लगा दिया. थोड़ा मैंने FMPs वो टाइम में लंबा करवा दिया. When the son met me in 19, first time he was now getting groomed. ये क्या आशीष भैया इतने साल से आपको लगता नहीं है आपके मेरे पोर्टफोलियो में इक्विटी होना चाहिए 100%. आपने क्यों टैक्स फ्री बॉन्ड ये सब डाला हुआ है? Then I showed the meeting of the father and me that this is the reason and this is the way we manage. But for you, we will change the allocation and you mail me something like that. But let me tell you, it is a blessing in disguise. Gentlemen, you can go and recheck 2013 to 19. The tax-free bond portfolio was outperforming Nifty returns.
Wow.
Yeah. Tax-free bond portfolio was outperforming Nifty returns. I said, but this is not right thing. It's a blessing in disguise. But equity, and we realize that the interest rates goes down, and particularly in 2020 when the COVID happened, we had two positive points. As being portfolio heavily loaded on tax-free bond, which is the best asset in the market, with cash flows, all families, though they were worried, but they were शांत because हम सबको बताते कि सर आपको 50 लाख 1 करोड़ तो साल का आने का इंटरेस्ट का why should you worry? You enjoy whatever holidays you are having. So the clients, we were in their good books, and then we made when the interest rates goes down in a future, make in India and all, let us gung ho on a equity. And that's why, and as Nishil said also, the second generation money, because since 30 years we have some client, 20 years we have client, their children are making money. And they don't see first thing why this equity market in India is getting money. Second generation guys doesn't need to have a house. And I am a first generation, my 15, 20 years of saving has gone to make my own house. That's why my son doesn't need to buy a house. So all investment will go to equity only. But that's why this money is coming to equity. You can say it's a structural phenomenon which is happening. One family is making 4 people are earning. Out of 4, 3 are investing into equity. That's the way. It is not stance which I change. Let me tell you honestly. Today, also a lot of promoters and they sell their stocks. We go for whatever available tax-free returns are there. And we go for whatever base product we can find it to the 5.5% or 6% tax.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the next question from Akhilesh V. Please go ahead, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, Akhilesh, you're audible. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. It has been fascinating to listen to you last 1 hour. It feels like, an encyclopedia on the distribution side of the industry. So I will focus my question on that. Sir, you have been in this business for 30 years. You have grown this company. So I have two questions. One is, how dependent is this company's growth on you? How much is the key man risk in this company on just Mr. Shah?
Yeah.
And second thing is, the industry would have evolved in front of your eyes over 2, 3
Yeah.
decades. The take rate has reduced over time,
Sorry?
and
Take a read.
the trail commission, etc.
Trail. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Trail commission. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So, and more players have come up. There are some online focused players like, this PMS, AIF, PMS Bazaar, Deserve, and all. They are focusing on one segment of the market. Then there are the, old ones like NJ and their group. So, where do you see your company in all this? I'm just curious to see how you see the industry evolve. After 10 years, how will this industry look according to you?
Okay. I'll answer in the 3, 4 parts. The first is what you get succession planning or succession of the Wealthfirst as a entity and the company, correct?
Yeah.
I have see my two managers are in 50, fund 52, and they have been groomed from day one with me. Rakesh is taking care of the fixed income and fixed income market is known by all the fund managers. And my another guy is taking care of all the finance accounts and other things, equity, BSc, NSE, okay? These are second. Third, we have one gentleman who is an engineer and MBA from a reputed institution. He's 21 years with me. He's hardly 42. So these are two layers. These three people are two people are 93. These are third one is from 2001 to 2. We groomed him. After that, we are like initials or surgeries and all. They are 37, 38 age. We have 5 people. And they are all also in, I think, 13 years with me. So as we take freshers, they know the philosophy of Wealthfirst, the way client, how to work, what not to do, most of the things and everything. This is the legacy I'm talking about it. No, gladly, I'm glad to say as a personal friend. My son also did his MS, MBA from US, and he also come back and like this business and joined the business. He is in early 30s. But this is it's not a success. I told you very upfront what is he can be a successor of shareholding, not the company. That is something like that. I strongly believe in a professionalism of the business. I think I answered that question. Two, how this company I agree. See 2002 मेरे को दौरे आते थे जब ई ट्रेड और अमेरी ट्रेड जीरो ट्रेड ऑनलाइन ट्रेडिंग जब अमेरिका में चालू हुआ टीडी वाटर हाउस एंड ऑल एंड देन इंडिया इन्फो इंडिया फर्स्ट अवतार में उसने भी ऑनलाइन ट्रेड चालू किया अपने रात को क्या होएगा मेरा See, one is a transaction platform. These are all transaction platforms. The money is in an advisory and कंधा देना पड़ता है. What is the biggest job a wealth advisor does to the investor? In a one line, मैं कंधा देता हूँ client को बुरे time में, and I stop them doing a suicide at a wrong time. And there is only job if you ask me my 32 years. We are very clear about it. To NJs and prudence of the world, their B2B model is a huge difference between us and them. For them, the tail commission downward is a very big deterrent for them, or the new regime that the broker can change from X to Y without the permission of the main broker. I'm not there. Why should I discuss? But our model is totally different than them. We are a direct client model. We are relation with the families of it. And third, what we have achieved, all my business is referrals. And when a client gives another reference, I think you achieved it. Online platform like Paisa Bazaar or a Grow and all, I think they all grow from direct, he has gone to indirect. You have seen this. It's very difficult when private equity and all, they're all different. Second thing, how much asset I want to grow? By another 5,000 crore in 2 years for 100% growth, 50% CAGR, which is my dream. Easily I will get 5,000 crore. I don't want to take a karlo duniya muthi mein. No. Market is growing like anything. And so many affluent and semi-affluent people are there in market. They really वो तड़प रहे हैं अपने जैसे लोगों के लिए बस. Today to find out client, we don't need to do cold callings. And last and but one, see this business of 32 years, it taught me You have to be very miser in a very good time. Sir, cost of doing this business, you can see the ratios of others and us. I think that will answer you in a bad time. I believe in a sustainable growth is a word.
Right, so I think time limit is there. Otherwise, I had more questions for you.
I
But
can ask you. I can do another thing. By this philosophy, let us go numbers, data. We are 33rd number in a mutual fund distribution as per MFI latest data. Last year we are 34th, उसके अगले साल 36th थे. So we are growing. We are growing better than the market. Just having one office and one Pune 2 years old, in India, we are 33rd.
And sir, what do you look for in a city or a place where you would consider opening more offices or expansion in the future? What factors you need there before you will take such a step?
Two good people with passion and integrity and zeal to do something in coming 5 to 7 years with
And
reasonable knowledge.
And in your experience, has it been little difficult to find such people, or you're getting them easily? Can you expand in more cities in the next 2, 3, 4 years, or how do you see it?
I'll tell you honestly, if you ask me my mindset, Ahmedabad itself, suppose my next lane doesn't have 100 SIPs, whether 200 apartment, I should not go to another lane. That's the way this business should grow. But it is that, but it doesn't happen. I'm not a great fan, as I told you, one of the questions. I'm not a great fan to open the geographical office. It's a cost. Second, I had to build up my references. Ahmedabad, anywhere we go, within 5 minutes, we can have a reference for the new meeting or anything, because of 30 years of Kheti kiya hai humne idhar. Pune, I know, I have spent 12 full Sundays for investor awareness program on myself, as well as my team has done a lot of effort. Then after 2 years, we are on a break even. Because my philosophy, we don't sell we don't sell XYZ product, we don't sell YZ product, high cost product. It's difficult to create sustainable growth model overnight unless I go 2, 3 people. And see, we will try. Pune was a trial. I think we did well. So now we have confidence. We are trying for Bangalore and Surat in coming 6, 9 months. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll take the last question from Shivam Shah, sir. Please go ahead.
हेलो सर, गुड इवनिंग। लाइक आपका प्रेजेंटेशन सुन के बहुत मजा आया, बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला। सर मेरा सिर्फ 2 क्वेश्चंस है मेरे।
Okay.
एक तो लाइक मैंने आपका बिजनेस अभी अभी लाइक डिस्कवर किया है। सो 2019 के बाद क्या चेंज आया आपके लाइक बिजनेस में? बिकॉज आपका सेल्स कुछ 300 करोड़ जितना हो रहा था, सो उसके बाद एकदम से देयर वाज सम चेंज इन ट्रैजेक्टरी।
It's a good trajectory, See, so it is basically it's a, you can say 25, 26 years of CAGR of the hard work and efforts and the mindset of the investors, not mine. It has helped us. Nijil,
No.
so
you're talking about top line, right?
Top line, yeah.
Yeah.
what
happened is
okay.
it's because
Sorry. I think that
It
is
is because of accounting standard change. Earlier, what we used to do is because we are very big in the fixed income market. So the purchase and sales of bonds earlier used to be shown as a
top line.
Right now, what the mandate is there is, or the difference of that, whatever we are making out of that, should be shown as a revenue,
Other income.
not as a purchase or sales. So because of that, top line is reduced because of accounting standard. It has nothing to do with the business model.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that was your question. I'm sorry. So I thought, sorry. Okay,
No
that
problem.
was the reason. And it is as per the AS now, 100%.
And yes.
That was because we are advised that this is not the right way. This is the way you have to show it. Yeah. Sorry. I think you got it clear, the answer.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir. And one last question कि आपका मार्केटिंग और सेल्स स्ट्रेटेजी लाइक अभी किस तरह रहता है? जैसे आपने बताया कि आपको अभी कोल्ड कॉल करने की जरूरत नहीं रहती है, तो हाउ डू यू लाइक गेट योर प्रोस्पेक्ट्स एंड हाउ डू यू कन्वर्ट देम इनटू लाइक योर कस्टमर्स?
See, reference. And we do IAPs, investor awareness program on regular basis. That is one of the KRA of the relationship managers and all. And after that, we get references and they go and meet them. And as I told you, we don't have a revenue target. It takes sometimes 3 to 4 years to convert a client. It happens. It's ongoing, continuously ongoing exercise. एक की एक चीज मैं 30 साल से कर रहा हूँ और कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ.
We do little bit
Perfect.
social media marketing through which we get the leads and all that.
Perfect. Perfect,
But
sir.
90% of new clients are because of references.
References.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
We also run investor awareness campaigns and programs. So we would love to have you on a platform as well sometime, if you are available and open to it.
Sure, sure. What did you say? What did you say, Shivam?
Investor awareness program.
सर हमारा इन्वेस्टर एजुकेशन प्लेटफॉर्म है.
Okay. Please
So
connect me, na, direct. You have my coordinates. Dipali or Karan will share with you. Definitely, we can take it forward. 100%.
yes, sir.
It's my passion.
And I'm based out of Ahmedabad only. So if
Okay.
possible, like it would be great to
You
meet.
can come and have coffee. 100% you are welcome, Shivam. Always. Huh?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shivam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Due to time constraint, we'll have to close the call. I would like to thank the management on behalf of Arihant Capital for sparing time and sharing insight about the company. And also thank all the participants who have joined the call. If the participants have any further doubts, they can get in touch with the Arihant team. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.